bother rocking, don't bother knocking. Just get your butt back in here, will you? Well, the answer to our trivia question, what legendary bowling team still holds the record for the most 300 games in one season? The answer B, the 57-58 Budweiser St. Louis All-Stars with 7 300 games, which, Randy, by the way, is a whole lot better than 307 games. Hey, Randy, have you ever considered a mask?
No.
All right, well, Stephen Kinder can give you one if you'd like. Well, if you have some fun bowling trivia questions for us, or to send us an email, go to country.com. You know, folks, this is the official 7th frame stretch. And, Randy, if we were ever pumped up, it's now.
Boy, if you can't get excited about this, we have 2 dream teams down there competing. We got a great in-house band called the Pin Setters. We've got our Rockin Bowl cheerleaders. We've got great competition down on the lanes.
And you know, we just have to. We had a lead change from Indiana State to Western Illinois. It's really close. Don't forget, the winner of today's final, $10,000 in scholarship money. I'm so excited, I can't even think anymore. Let's get back to Rockin Bowl. And as we said, we just had a lead change from Indiana State to Western Illinois. But when you add in the Rockin Bowl frames, it's very, very close. Just a 5-pin or 5-point differential. Now, up for the Sycamores of Indiana State, Sarah Rinkenberger in the 5th frame. That's all she'll need.
That's nice there. They start with a double. They get an upper frame, but you know what? They've got Maple Moxie. They come right back with another 2-bagger. And watch this ball go deep in the pocket.
Maple Moxie, you know, I love Maple Moxie on my morning pancakes. You know that. Shelly Hanley, the Leathernecks of Western Illinois. And this 22-year-old senior looking to keep things close. Spaz, they call her Spaz. I don't think she's a spaz. You know why? Oh, well, she gets 8 of the 10, leaves the 4-7.
Caught a good break there, tripping the 10 out, avoiding the split, leaves herself with an easy spare of the 4-7. Rule of thumb here, move to the far right of the approach so you get the best angle at the spare. Throw a straight ball right at the 4-pin. 4-pin goes into the 7.
All right, and the type of ball, Randy?
Maybe something that doesn't hook. Plastic ball, that would work.
Straight and hard, that's the way we like it on Rockin Bowl.
Just like that.
And so Shelly Hanley converts. Indiana State just took over the lead. Back and forth we go. It's time for our next Rockin Bowl frame, and we call it Bumper Bowling. Once again, let's go down to Taylor.
It's the finals, and we know our players are really pumped, but can they keep it up as their balls get bumped all the way down the lane? Because they're going bumper bowling. Now, they got to bounce their balls off each side at least once before knocking over the pins. Now, each team gets 1 ball, and every pin knocked down counts for 1 point. So hold on tight. It looks like it's going to be a bumpy ride.
A bumpy ride indeed, because you have to hit each bumper at least once. And to try that for the Sycamores of Indiana State, it's Kimberly tossing. There's one.
Oh, no.
I don't think she's going to make it.
No, not enough angle through the front.
Not enough angle is right. She's saying, oh, what did I do?
She knows better than that. She knows how to play this game. You got to cut the front part of the lane.
Here's Jeremy Thomas of the Leathernecks. Let's see how he does. He's got it, and look at that.
Oh, what a great shot that was.
Just light in the pocket after getting it off a couple of bumpers there. He'll pick up a total of 7, and it's 7-zip in favor of the Leathernecks of Western Illinois University in our Bumper Bowling Rockin Bowl frame. And I'll tell you what, the match is even. This is the 6th frame of traditional bowling. Heather Losey, Indiana State, concentrating, looking down the lane. Here is her shot. Indiana State working on a double. Will it be 3? Oh. Now, and there's a bucket. Once again, we've seen this a couple of times already in this match, Randy.
And did she not leave the bucket the last time she was up?
Lots of pressure. As we saw earlier, you know, a lot of your pro bowling buddies in this crowd, and 3 Hall of Famers, another soon-to-be Hall of Famer. There they are. We take another look at them. And this has to put pressure on these young collegiate bowlers, because I know that they look up to you guys.
Sure, they're trying to impress the guys back there, you know. But, you know, we got to stay focused at the job at hand, and that's the strike and spare.
And a good recovery from Heather Losey as she will pick up the spare. So really, basically, no harm, no foul. The Leathernecks of Western Illinois working on a spare. They must maintain that marking process to stay with Indiana State. Here is Christy McVicker. She went airborne last time after she picked up a good shot. Leaves the 10 here.
What a great shot. You know, she gets up there. She doesn't know what pressure is. She doesn't even feel it. She just gets up and continually makes good shots.
I don't know about that. You know why? Because according to her, the 10-pin causes her the most stress. So the added pressure of the Rockin Bowl championship and the 10-pin, here it is.
She switches to a plastic ball to cut down the hook.
And look at her teammates, because they know that that's her hardest pin. She picks it up. Oh, my goodness. Western Illinois trail by 3 and 6 traditional frames, but they lead by 6 and 3 Rockin Bowl frames. Western Illinois up by 3.
Hey, folks, get the pit boss. We got Blackjack Bowling coming up. Hit me right here on Rockin Bowl TNN.